guys, welcome back to Morgan Tarot. It's Lisa here, and I'm here to do a reading for you guys for early September 2021. We're checking in on your current energies, where the messages that you need to hear. Checking in based on what you are feeling drawn to in terms of crystals and numbers. So we do have 10 crystals here, and we have a mystery number and mystery crystal here. So what I have here in front of me is the numbers 1 to 10. And I have cards numbered 1 to 10, as you can see in front of me, and they are all embodied by a particular crystal. And with those crystals, I would like you to be thinking about which ones you are drawn to in terms of the crystal and also the number, and then you're going to make a choice about which one you feel most drawn to, and then in terms of that you'll get a message based on, you know, which particular crystal and number you are drawn to. There is also a mystery crystal and number. So if you do not feel drawn to any of these, or if you do particularly feel drawn to something that you feel is a mystery that is not here, you can also choose a mystery crystal that is not in front of you. So what I will do is I will show you each of the crystals. So the very first crystal that I have here, I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to name them or speak about them, I'm just going to show you. So crystal number 1, crystal number 2. Please think very carefully about which one you're most drawn to whilst you're looking at them, because that is how you're going to decide. You can always look at these more closely after the recording. Is it rose, which is more like a seashell. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. This is a rose quartz, and number 10. And then of course we have the mystery crystal that you do not see. Take some time to think about it, pause the video if you need, and come back and check for your messages. So if you chose crystal number 1 is the Hanged Man. But I feel like, guys, the message that is intended for you from Spirit is that I feel like it's almost like the calm after the storm. I feel like tough obstacles, tough battles that you've just been through, and you know, you had to conquer them, but you know, now is the time for you to be able to relax a little bit. Now is the time for you to just meditate, to slow down, to nurture your body and your soul. You know, you might have had to sacrifice something in order to reach this state of Zen that you're in currently. You might even feel like your self-care routine, you know, to others looks strange or, you know, unusual, or, you know, the way you're doing things is not normal in their perception of normal. So I feel like whatever you're doing, it's working for you. You know, whatever this self-care routine that you currently have, where you're slowing down and nurturing yourself, is working for you. And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. So, you know, it's crucial for you to, you know, embrace who you are and just to free yourself from the expectations of others and their demands, because I feel like that's what brought you into this disarray in the first place. You know, there's been something that's obviously caused a storm in your life, something that's thrown you about, that's maybe shaken your reality, and it's changed the way you see things, because this card is also about perspective. So metaphorically, you're also seeing things quite differently now. You've had to like readjust. I feel like you've had to readjust after whatever this incident was that happened in your life. You've had to readjust in your life. There's been trials, there's been caution, there's been difficulties for you. You've had a storm in your life, and I feel like, you know, after that period of limbo, after that period of difficulty, of feeling stuck, you've now released yourself from that, and you are now happily hanging in this position. This is you now feeling comfortable within your own skin. This is you now, you know, finding your Zen, as I said, slowing down, meditating, and nurturing your body and soul. What other people think about the way you're doing things really doesn't matter. Just keep on self-caring the way that matters to you. You are learning new things. You are growing, you're manifesting, and you are, raising your vibrations. If you chose crystal number 2, the 5 of Swords. I feel like you guys have had an unexpected loss. You know, a loss that you've had has made you feel, it's left you feeling sore. I mean, look at this person. They're holding their head. They're feeling sore. They don't look happy. They're bothered. They're weighed down by the weight of the world. They've got crows hanging around their head. So it's a metaphor really for someone who loss, you know, unexpected loss, that's left them feeling quite sore, maybe even sorry for themselves. And, you know, I feel like, you know, this is for you guys, that you have, you know, a fear of failure. It can be very draining in your, energy, having that sense of fear and that sense of loss that just lingers with you. And it's causing you inner conflict, you know, and the 5 of Swords in particular represents that energy. Sometimes life isn't fair. You know, we lose things that we never thought we'd lose, and it happens unexpectedly, so it's even more shocking for us, and we just find it hard to get back into that state of balance, which you can see is represented in this image. You know, this person is extremely confused by what has happened. It's almost happened so quickly that they're just trying to still come to terms with it, and their thoughts are quite dark. But we need to remember, importantly, you know, the message from Spirit is that, you know, these lessons do always move us ahead. You know, they always move us ahead. We learn from them, we grow from them, and we don't make the same mistakes again. So that clear message for you for the month of September. You know, it's about greater self-knowledge. It's about, you know, learning from this mistake. Often these mistakes, you know, and these hardships help us to become better people, and we grow and learn enormously from them. Even though they're hard to deal with at the time, they do move us forward. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, whatever it is that we need to just push ourselves forward. You know, sometimes it's destructive, you know, sometimes there's destructive consequences because of the actions that we take when we're in this mindset, the things that we do, the things that we say, the actions that we take, because we're not in a very balanced energy. So we're not always going to make good decisions at this point of time. So you may have to take a few hits along the way in terms of destructive consequences for your actions. But persisting and being stronger and getting stronger is what is going to get you through this. I know you're fed up with whatever's happened. That's what I'm strongly feeling. And, you know, you might be prepared to even throw some punches in there. But you're definitely going to win. You know, you are going to win. You're going to come out of this energy. No energy stays around forever. It changes, it moves, it shifts. But we've got to do the right things to shift out of the energy so we can start manifesting again. You know, there's going to be, like I said, unforeseen circumstances that happen. But, you know, you're so focused on this situation, you're not really thinking about the future right now. You're focusing on too much on what's already happened, and you're not focusing enough on what's going to happen in the future and it being a brighter place. So you've got to step out of this dark and, you know, stop and consider the situation for a second, you know, because you don't want to do something you regret later. This is going to get better. Nothing stays the same. 5s are strongly about change. You know, you've already been through the ringer. I feel like it's going to give you greater self-knowledge. From this hardship, you're going to learn a lot. If you chose crystal number 3, the Knight of Wands, message that you need to receive if you chose crystal number 3, and you feel like you've been dreaming about something that's been in your thoughts, and it's in your passions, and you might be a fire sign, someone who embodies, you know, those energies. I'm just feeling that, and that's the message I'm hearing from Spirit. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're a fire sign or not. It feels to me like you're an extremely passionate person. So looking for adventure, you're looking to bravely pursue something that inspires you, and, you know, passion projects are something I feel like, draw you in. And I feel like currently you have a bit of a passion project in your mindset that you'd like to follow. Spirit's message is that you should follow that. You should follow that spontaneity in your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. So I feel like you have desires that you are not acting on. Be spontaneous. Follow those things. You know, use your gift of is being spontaneous, is being passionate, is impulsively acting. And whilst it does have its downsides, obviously, you're not doing that enough. And I feel like you need to actually act on something that you want to do. So there is a passion project or an idea, something that's really in your, that's really inspiring you right now, passionately, something that you feel very driven towards. It's saying just go with it, you know, Allow this high-spirited energy that you're currently feeling to drive you and rush you with excitement. Pursue what you're imagining in your mindset. Pursue it, because I feel like it's going to have positive repercussions. There's something that you're feeling really passionate about and driven towards and instinctively wanting to, and even impulsively wanting to work towards. It's going to manifest something that you never even imagined it could possibly manifest. The message from Spirit is very clear for you guys, and that is to follow, whatever it is right now, inspired to do, it's going to manifest something really beautiful for you guys. Whatever you're thinking about, passion project, idea, if it's a person, it could even be that, to shift your reality to match your desires. Take that action. Go with it. Go with whatever this is. Don't go against it as you might have done in the past because people have said you act too impulsively. To let this high-spirited energy rush you into something that has positive momentum right now. It's going to actually manifest something really beautiful for you. Crystal number 4. The 4 of Wands. I do feel like, there's been a job well done for you guys. You've worked hard on something and you're receiving the accolades for it. You're receiving prosperity for it, recognition. People are praising you for work you've done and joyful. There's been a positive outcome in something for you recently. You're feeling harmony. You're feeling some beauty. And love may even be in the air for you guys. And that might be very much what the message is for you guys right now. I feel like there's some kind of event coming up. A get-together, it could be a celebration, a birthday, a wedding, some kind of get-together. It could even be a work get-together. That is where love is going to be in the air. I feel like there might be a surprise. There might be good times on the horizon that you weren't even expecting. 4s lead up to change in our lives because 5s are all about change. So something positive and amazing and wonderful is happening to us. Something very joyful and happy is going to take us to that 5 to lead us into change. There's a celebration coming up for you guys. There's some important event or milestone that's coming up. Gathering of people, gathering of the community. This is the 1111 card as well. This is about marriage, higher levels of commitment. I do feel like there's bliss coming up for you guys. There's rapid expansion. There's an awakening coming. You're transitioning into a more harmonic, conscious state, more stability coming in. It's a perfect time to enjoy yourself, celebrate happiness. I feel like you've been through, you're celebrating something that you've done. Like I said at the beginning, a job well done. I feel like you've done something really well. And if you're single, if you haven't met someone, this card will represent in the month of September and onwards. It might not be exactly in September because time is fluid in tarot, into an energy where you're going to be manifesting abundance, because the 4 of Wands is an extremely abundant card. It is the 1111 card. It's the marriage, it's the higher levels of commitment, coming together with people. It's about dancing and just having a good old time. Enjoy the warm vibes of the season. Enjoy the warm vibes of celebration and success, because you've earned it, guys. You guys are at the 4. You're ready for change. You're ready for positive change, though. You've been through some difficult times. You've been through some heartbreak, some change, some unexpected change. I feel like you're at peace right now. You're celebrating a job well done. You've got a joyful outcome from some area in your life, whether it be work, career, finance, or love. And I feel like if you are currently not in a love situation, there is one coming in for you very soon. If you chose crystal number 5, that is the Knight of Cups. Someone is going to come along and sweep you off your feet. Someone who wants to meet someone that they want to treat really well, that they want to wine and dine. They want to show their vulnerability to this person and just flow freely with this person and be themselves. They believe that they believe in true love. And they're in touch with their emotions, which I feel like is going to be extremely attractive to you, because it's not often that you can find someone who has that kind of mindset. You have got someone who is very intuitive, who knows what they want, who wears their heart on their sleeve, who is looking for love, who is very classic romantic, someone who's very passionate, who could be your soulmate. I strongly feel as though this person is either in your life or coming into your life in the month of September and beyond. Someone who really values love and dating and wining and dining and treating someone with all that love and respect and devotion, which is amazing. We want that. So many of us want that and we don't often get it. This person is very imaginative, has a lot of vision, has a lot of passion. Like I said, wears their heart in their sleeve. They'll invite you to occasions, events, wining and dining you, whatever it may be. They will just want to sweep you off your feet, you know, but they'll be honest with you and they'll be vulnerable with you, which is what we all, like I said, are looking for. Someone, someone who can do that, whether they're male or female. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Just want someone that can be open and honest with us, that can tell us how they feel and just be okay with that, you know, be okay with expressing that and being vulnerable with us. And if you chose number 5, you drew the lucky card, guys, because you've got the Knight of Cups, which is one of the most really passionate, devoted energies in the deck. Someone who is just absolutely in love with the idea of being in love and will do anything to wine and dine and win you over. The beautiful amethyst stone, number 6. The 4 of Swords. Okay. The 4 of Swords is all about taking a period of rest from battle, and they just need a time to heal and rejuvenate from whatever it is that they've been through, which has been very difficult and draining and exhausting and heartbreaking for them. You've been through something and you're healing. You know, you may be focusing on friends, relationships at your job, where you work, at your workplace. You know, you might have even forgotten how to care for yourself because you're so busy in hermit mode, in healing mode, just going within, that you might not even be taking great care of yourself right now. You know, you're worn out and you need to take a break. So you're relaxing, you're closing your eyes, you might be meditating. If you're not, Spirit's saying to meditate in part of that, you know, healing process. You're really exhausted, so you need to take a nap, recharge. You've got to recharge your energy. You've got to recharge your heart, so you're open again to new opportunities and new love and new manifestation. But you've got to heal first, because this is very much a healing energy that you're in right now. Find your inner peace. Don't focus on rational thinking right now. Just take time out for yourself. Take time, you know, take care of yourself, and just rest and get that rest and just rejuvenate, because you've been in a period of battle. And you just need to slow down, you need to heal. Reserve your energy, reserve your heart, and just protect yourself and take some time to heal from whatever it is you've been through. And it's going to help you renewal, and it's going to help you self-love again. You know, how you heal is your choice, and you can find, you know, quiet regeneration through sleep or other methods, you know, meditation, restorative practices like healing, journaling, whatever it is that you choose to do. You know, consciously you have to decide to slow down whatever it is that you've been doing, slow down and process, because you're going to sprint ahead eventually. You're going to go back through your change process. So you've got to take time to heal and process what's happened to you, so you can recover over this. In your little nest that you're in right now, you know, you're covered up in a little nest, healing yourself so that you can grow. Take that time of, you know, that period of sleep and rest and healing. Mindfulness, saying you've been through something difficult, and you need to rejuvenate and rest, and you're going to recharge and come back again. You've got something great coming in, but you need to go through this period of change first, because if you don't go through this, you won't get out to the other side and get the change that you deserve. If you chose crystal number 7, about is 5 of Cups. It's about loss. You know, it's about grieving, about something's ended, a relationship's ended, you know, maybe you've been laid off work. Something's happened to you. Something extremely difficult has happened to you. A lot of change has happened. Something, you know, drama, you know, something has changed dramatically in your life. Something's been destroyed. Your hopes might have been destroyed. Your hopes for a decent, perfect future might have been destroyed, or whatever you envisaged for this. You know, sadness is a part of the process. Sadness is a part of change. It's a part of growth. It's a part of learning. You know, we go through periods of learning through sadness. We lose things, and they help us to learn and grow. If we didn't lose anything, we'd never know the value of it. You know, you're in a period of change right now. You're going to need to take a hit. You know, you're going to need to take a period of signing out from love. You know, there's regret here. There's loss. There's bereavement. Something really disappointing in relationships has happened to you. Something has really been disappointing for you in a relationship, in love, specifically in love. In their experiences, they've had a difficult marriage, a difficult connection, a difficult relationship. Sorry guys, my camera just moved. You know, something's been extremely difficult for this person. You know, even maybe love has been lacking in this connection. But You know, there is a new start coming, and you've just got to go through this period of change first, because fives are all about change, and you've got to go through the pain to get through to the other side, to work through to, you know, beyond that. And it doesn't always happen. It's not always guaranteed. It's really about the opportunities that we make of it. But right now you're feeling disillusioned, disappointed, betrayed. You're feeling bitter. You might be wallowing in self-pity. And you might even have a really broken heart. Look at this person. They are broken-hearted. You're going to be okay. You know, this is a period of change. You are in the middle of you know, a painfully disappointing change in your life, a dark night. You know, you might have been deceived by somebody. We need to realize that, you know, the future that we're working toward is the future we were working towards, rather, is not an option anymore. You know, we're not on that pathway anymore. You know, it's easy to focus on the loss and wallow on the energies we feel, but we need to focus on and not stagnate in self-pity, of course. We need to focus on the bright future that we have ahead of us. There is change coming. Allow your tender heart to heal from this, to learn from this, to grow from this, to let go of things that aren't worth your time, that aren't for you, that don't serve you. Letting go is probably the hardest thing you'll ever have to do, but you have to do that to manifest new. So, you know, dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto the path that you need to be back on, which is a path full of hope and navigating yourself towards a brighter future, because it is going to come in for you guys, because fives are all about change. There is change coming in for you guys, but you've got to let go of something that didn't serve you first. If you chose crystal number 8, the Two of Pentacles, and there might be a good flow of money coming in, or a good flow of money going out, or, you know, vice versa, and alternating maybe. This energy is kind of a, you know, it's kind of a dance between balance, having too much and not enough of, and in between. I feel like you have a good balance right now between the two. So, there is a need to balance aspects of yourself, though. I feel like, you know, you're juggling obligations, and I feel like you're juggling obligations, rather, and, you know, there's a need to balance those things. I feel like you're balancing certain things in your life. Like, there's a lot of roles and responsibilities in our lives, you know, that you might be juggling right now. I feel like you might be a little bit overwhelmed. You know, maybe you're really busy and you're struggling to keep up with all of your commitments in life. Maybe you're feeling the stress, you know, being stretched between multiple places at once. You know, I feel like there's some kind of imbalance that you're struggling with this card coming out, the message of this card. Is make sure you're not investing too many resources in one particular area of your life and letting another area go. Like, not having balance between the both. You know, when we have a lot of things going on in our life, it can be really challenging. I acknowledge that, you know, but Spirit's saying you've got to find balance between the two, because if you do, you know, give more to one than the other, it's a very imbalanced lifestyle, and manifestation doesn't come in when you've got imbalance in your life. Because, you know, all of these things are equally important, you know, in our lives, and we need to find balance. And Spirit's message is always to find balance in these areas of our life, you know, between love, career, finance, you know, passion projects, friends, family. All of that stuff needs balance. Nothing should have, you know, a lot more of your time than the other. We need to find that equilibrium between it all, and give equally to those things. And I feel like love might be missing out. I just feel like love might be the thing you're giving the least amount of time and energy to, but I feel like it's just something that you want the most, but you're giving too much energy elsewhere. You want to have work, play, love, creation, all of that, you know, in equilibrium, but I feel like you might not be reserving enough energy for love right now. You might have too much stuff going on outside of that. Like, love is lacking right now. Even if you have a partner, you're not giving enough time and energy or commitment to it, or someone you've just met, maybe you're not giving them enough time and commitment and energy, and you're giving it elsewhere if you've got too many places that you need to give it to. But the message from Spirit is to focus more on giving that energy equally to love, because you are going to manifest and receive a lot more abundance from that area of your life than anywhere else. Give more to love and just give more balance and equilibrium to love. If you chose crystal number 9, Ten of Cups, you know, appreciate your loved ones around you and enjoy the beautiful moments that you now reap. You know, from all that you've been through, guys. You've been through so much. You've been through so much. You know, you deserve to be happy now. And I feel very much like the message from Spirit is, if you've chosen card number 9 or crystal number 9, is that you have got something very beautiful coming into your life in the very near future. And you've deserved that. You know, you deserve it. You've worked very hard to receive it. And as a result, it's going to be coming into your life. You know, it's all about community. It's about love. It's about soulmates. You might be bonding more with your friends. You might meet your soulmate. You know, there's harmony in relationships coming in for you guys. It could be family even, but you know, there's some kind of divine connections that are coming in for you in the month of September. There is love and divine connections coming in for you. Heart opening. Your heart's going to open. You're going to expand. You're going to feel whole. You know, you're in a state of oneness and bringing harmony and love into your relationships, whatever they are. Family, friends, you know, love relationships, whatever they are, there's abundance and manifestation coming your way. Manifestation is coming in your way. Extreme happiness is coming your way. You're going to create your own happiness, and I feel like you've done that already by working through up to the number 10, which is where happiness comes in. It's an opportunity for happiness, and you're going to take it with both hands, I feel. Grateful, show gratitude, generosity in your life, and just focus on others and giving them your time, because I feel like that's something you already do. Kindness, service, you know, all of that stuff is inherent in who you are, I feel, if you're embodying the 10 of Cups, you know, and you have got, you know, great love and abundance and manifestation coming into your life in the month of September and beyond. Crystal number 10, the beautiful, we have got the High Priestess, guys. Explore your subconscious through meditation, through tarot even itself, through study. It's just not a time to make, you know, big decisions right now. You've got to explore, you know, you've got to develop your intuition further. You've got to get to greater understandings about spirituality. It's just not a time to be making any decisions now. You know, you've just got to trust your intuition and submerge your inner thoughts into your subconscious as she does. You know, pay attention to synchronicities and any nagging feelings that feel, you know, off track, or any gut feelings that you have that, you know, direct you into a new direction at this point in time. You know, just be quietly introspective, because I feel like that's how you're going to receive these messages from Spirit. And, you know, that's what the High Priestess does. That's how she gets her messages. So, you know, it's all about having the answers that you seek, and by following the truth, by finding them, by doing those things that help us to seek and find those truths. I feel like you're at the highest level of intuition that you can get to, and Spirit is asking you to do those things that I just mentioned to help you evolve, to get yourself to a higher level of being. If you chose the mystery crystal, you chose this beautiful crystal, and the mystery card that you're going to receive is from the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, and you have received the Sun. The Sun is the most abundant card in the deck. So, you know, if you have chosen the mystery card, I feel like it's almost a very guided, special message for you guys that you are meant to receive. Because, you know, the sun is all about daylight. It's about brightness. It's about, you know, finding out things that we're guided to learn, because the sun illuminates things. You might be engaging with others in, you know, team efforts right now at work, you know, collaboratively, working together collaboratively and doing that quite well, and it's coming to fruition in your workplace. And it's bringing results and co-creation and abundance at work. It might be about fertilization. It might be about, you know, someone who's very fertile right now, and, you know, you might be planning to have a child or build a family right now, which, you know, and being the mystery card and the mystery crystal, I feel like it's very special as well. You know, it's positive, it's successful, it's about bliss, that things are unfolding beautifully for you. You know that you are perfect, you are whole, you're loved by the cosmos, and it may be time to deal with any feelings or inadequacies that you have. You know, that you're not enough, the not enoughness, you know. In order to find your shiny confidence again, because, you know, you need to find that in order to manifest that happiness again. You need to step out of that unsureness about yourself and step into the, you know, I am enough energy. You know, when you're whole, when you're feeling enough, when you feel enough, when you're feeling inspired, when you're feeling blessed, when all of those, that beautiful light and inspiration is shining on you and you're feeling abundant, creative, positive, you're going to manifest your dreams. This is the yes card in the tarot. This is a yes card, and you are going to be manifesting those beautiful, beautiful manifestations when you remain in that mindset. So it's message for you, if you chose the mystery card, is yes. Whatever you wanted is coming your way. Abundance is coming your way, guys. Whether it be in work, love, career, finance, whatever energy of your life, something is going to be blessing you. The sun is the most abundant card in the deck. So guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff to help my channel to grow, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.